Dozens of worshippers are feared dead after gunmen opened fire at a church in Nigeria. The attackers targeted a Catholic church in Owo in Ondo State in the southwest. The dead include children. Local media are reporting that the gunmen detonated explosives and shot indiscriminately at their congregation. The church was busy for Pentecost Sunday. Nigeria's military is battling a jihadist insurgency, but attacks are rare in the Ondo region. I'm now joined by DW correspondent Amaka Okoye in Lagos. Amaka, what more can you tell us about the attack?
Heidi, I think today is one of those days that you just wake up to hear one of those news that, of course, nobody expects to hear. As you did mention there, yes, unidentified gunmen, which is now almost popular saying now, sadly, in Nigeria, stormed that Catholic church in Owo today. And then, many people have been killed, over 50, as we do know, including children, as you did mention there. Yes, what we heard is that they did detonate some explosive to scare the people. But from the images coming out there, it's clearly people who were shot at and targeted at a close range. And we've heard also information that a lot of them have been hospitalized. Those who are still alive, they're asking for blood donation, to see what more can be done to save them. And if you look again at the images from what we've seen, that place is close to the palace. We don't know if that has any connection, but that's the kind of place that you would say is supposed to be a safe place. But unfortunately, this has happened, showing how, insecure the country is, especially like you did mention, Ondo State is one of those that has been relatively peaceful. But today, the story has changed and there are scores of people who, the numbers we can't ascertain yet, that have been killed and others seriously injured as we speak now in hospital, Eddie.
Really, it is as you're saying, because most of the previous attacks have been taking place in the northwest. So this is a bit of an abnormality, if I can say. Might this signal a disturbing widening of the violence?
What this clearly points to is the fact that, no part of the country is safe. In the past, we would say, well, some of these sort of killings, they are very common in the north. Unfortunately, that we have to say that, or recently we also saw an increase in, killings and attacks by unidentified gunmen. But today, I think that narrative has changed, and that's quite worrying. If you listen to the statement from the state the governor, he did mention that this is not the sort of things that they have seen, and he called it some satanic or a devilish attack. But the problem is that insecurity is increasing by the day, and nowhere is safe, and no place is exempt from this. And that's what this clearly suggests. And even as the run-up into election season, it is quite worrying to see this sort of attacks on broad daylight, targeting people, churches being soft targets, and places like that is quite worrying.
Amaka Okoye in Lagos, thank you.